I know I made mistakes that cost me my freedom. This time around, I promised myself that I'll be successful. I became a barber and a certified electrician. I even started back training again. My name is Abu the Barber. This is my life.
Abu Keenum is one of the most successful barbers in Houston, Texas at Classic Cut Salon. As a training boxer, he never went pro, but still loved to train. Growing up in Houston's 3rd Ward, a 19-year-old young man decided to take life situations into his own hands, committing armed robbery. He was convicted and sentenced to 14 years in TDCJ prison system. At age 33, he was released. Enrolling into Barber College, attaining his barber license, he went on to further his education with pursuing a certificate as an electrician. He's sharing his story in hopes that others can learn from his journey to prove that redemption is possible and that everyone deserves a second chance.
When I was incarcerated, it was very crazy, man, because things I never thought I ever seen or heard of. Like, for example, right? You see people like OGs from the streets, like supposed to be gangsters, man. They out there taking pill, overdosing, hanging themselves because they can't do the time. The old school guy, he was locked up for about 20-some years. He was locked up for 27 years. Y'all remember that? 27 years on a life sentence. And I was just in there for about 5 years at that time, man. So I used to talk to the guy. We used to talk all the time. And he used to always tell me his story when he was in the streets, things he used to do. It was funny, but this guy, he had respect in that jail cell. People knew who he was. Even the officer knew him. He was like for a long time, had a life sentence. I remember one day he was always trying to whoop the white boys. I don't know why. So I asked him one day, I said, bro, why you always beating on the white dudes? And what's up with that? He like, man, look, these officers are always on our ass, man. So I'm gonna take it out on that guy. So I remember one night we was asleep. It was nighttime. We was asleep. This was around 4. Nah, I'm gonna take that back. Around 3 in the morning. We was in the dorm. We was asleep. I hear somebody screaming loud. I mean, like the whole dorm was like, we woke up. That was big homie, man. Old school. Somebody, one of the white boys, put a high water on his face, starch him, beat him up while he was asleep. Now, if officers don't like you, I mean, I don't care if they like you or not, but if officers out to get you, I promise you, you will have a hard time in that system because they will set you up with the wrong people. When I got out of prison, and they used to always tell us that people that get out of prison, 85% of them people go back to jail. Well, it's very easy, and I don't understand why. It's very easy, especially if you don't have that supporting system. Some guys get out, they don't have that supporting system. That family that gonna like let them come home and just be home and don't rush back in society, and don't rush, because usually when you come home it's hard to get jobs because of your history. The job don't even want to talk to you to see who you are no more. They just go see whatever's on that black and white paper. On that white paper, whatever they read, that's how they're gonna judge you. It's hard to find a job because a lot of jobs turn me down. I was trying to get even Taco Bell turned me down. So when I was in my parents' house, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to barber school. Since I already know how to cut hair, I'm gonna just go ahead and get the education part of it and learn and go ahead. So when I went to barber school, I was right ahead of my class because I already knew how to cut hair. to school. First day I enrolled in school, I was a little nervous. Girl, like, golly, I'm out here in society, man. Everything, I'm free now. I can mingle with people, talking to people. Texas Barber College, this is where I started, man. This is how I started my career, right here at this session, right here at this schoolhouse. It was a very nice experience, and I enjoyed every bit of it for 12 months at this schoolhouse right here. Hey,
what's up? What's up, boo?
Hey,
yes, sir. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, been a while.
Yes, sir. Been a
yes,
long
sir.
time, boy.
Man, looking good, bro.
All is well with you?
Oh, yes, sir. It's working.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Say, man, you remember I used to call you boo boo boo?
Yes, sir.
My name is Fred Reed. I'm a barber lead instructor here at Texas Barber College and Hairstyling Schools here in Houston, Texas. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to Boo Kenny, who's doing a great job out in the professional barbering. He was a student here at Texas Barber College, and we just enjoyed having him here, but there were times when we had to discipline a Boo.
So one day I was trying to cheat on the clock, right? Because when you in barber school, you got to punch in the clock and stuff. And I went to lunch break, but I forgot to punch in the clock. And I was staying on the clock doing while I was on lunch break. So Mr. Reed had to do a head count. I was not there, I remember that shit. So I had to get suspended for 5 days.
My name is Winnie Howard. I am the junior and senior classroom teacher here at Texas Barber College in Houston, Texas. Abu, that was my favorite student. He always had a smile on his face. He sat right over there. We teach through PowerPoint. Also, a lot of our training is through in-class training. Once we had a chemical, and I did a practical on Abu. We did a chemical, with relaxer, gave him a few waves and things like that. But he always participated in a lot of the classroom activities.
I remember going to theory class, and this lady named Miss Howard, that was my theory teacher, man. She was just reading out the book. At first, she was reading out the book, so I'm like, oh my God, let me do a lot of reading.
So Abu was taking a test. He sits right here at this desk. Cheating. I said, Abu. When I get the test back, I said, you can cheat now. I said, but when you get ready to go to the state board, I go, time will tell.
I would like to just say I'm proud of him for what he's done after spending 14 years locked up in the penitentiary. Then for him to come to Barber College and pursue his barbering license, but not only pursue it, but also to complete the course. We have had a lot of students that have been locked up and get out, and then they come to school saying they want to change, but then they get caught right back up, and then they end up leaving school and going back doing the same thing. But for Boo, he came out and he stayed focused with his education.
And I really do want to thank you for a lot. You hard, but you meant well.
But I loved every minute of it because, that's what I'm here for. Try to get y'all into a great career because barbering is a fantastic career. I mean, everybody respect you. You looked up to. Everybody tell their problems to you.
Because I was good at it, so I always wanted to go and showcase my talent. So it was on the floor, we couldn't help. Even the other guy that was in school, some of them guys never touched a clipper in their life. So they had no idea how to cut hair. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm so glad you came back.
Thank you. Yes. Mr. Reed.
There you go. There you go. What's up, Doc?
I appreciate
Yes, sir.
it.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
the
You're
experience.
welcome.
I enjoy every bit of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Very
And
professional.
stay encouraged. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing, man. God bless you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, boo boo.
Thank
Oh,
you.
boo boo.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Structure.
Bless you, man.
remember, man, we was in barber school together. We was talking about you used to box, man, back in the day, man. You was, man, welterweight champion? What's up, man? Talk to me, man.
Man, hey, you know, I used to love, I love the sport, man. Boxing is very disciplined. You understand that too. Boxing is very disciplined, bro. I ain't never went professional at boxing. I always wanted to be professional, but I was behind time because, once again, the prison system. Man. But boxing, I love boxing, man. Boxing is put me into a state of mind where I'm just focused. It's like a chess game. You know, you try to outthink your opponents.
How you doing? My name is Kenneth Wayne, and welcome to the Trade Station. As you see, this is my home gym that I created myself for my double wide garage. It was something that I wanted to create for my students and for myself. Somewhere where they could trade, another place where they could go and be themselves and be free and stay out of the streets and not get in trouble.
Like you said, the train station, anybody can come in here and work out. He's real nice, you know, and you ain't gonna find a lot of gym around Houston, Texas, anywhere train you for free. Just come in here as you is, you can get a good workout in, a good sweat, to everything over here is available to you.
One of my guys in particular that I keep bringing up is Abu, somebody who's been training with me for a while now and who's been a student of mine. So he's going to school for electrical training, and then he comes in here and he's doing his boxing training, and he has a job as a barber at the same time. So you're talking about 3 different fields at the same time. And this is after being locked up for over a decade, for 14 years. I've been teaching for 14 years and he's been locked up for just about as long. Well, what are you supposed to do after that? Come back and hate the world, or change yourself and do something productive? So he goes from being nothing to all of a sudden having a job, being in school, and training, getting out of the streets. And so 3 major positives overcome from 1 huge negative.
I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why I want to be a boxer. I remember when I was in high school. This light-skinned dude, man, took my girlfriend from me, right? I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hurt because back in the 90s, the light-skinned guy was everybody wanted to be with light-skinned. All the women wanted to be with light-skinned. So all the dark-skinned brothers, we was, you know, y'all know the 90s, you know how it goes. So this guy took my girlfriend. You know, I'm like, wow, I wish I knew how to fight so I could beat his ass.
Yes, let's tap that shoulder, good. Alright? Good.
Hey, I hope you know how to fight now, cause I'm gonna test you.
No, I gotta go up in the gym. I gotta go up in the ring too. Oh man, I don't know about you know. Yeah, I used to fight when I was little, a lot. Wasn't in the ring though.
Hey, so you say you used to box or you used to fight? Which one? You used to fight or you used to box? Cause we can go in there, we're gonna box. We're gonna put these gloves on. Let me see where you at, son. Yeah, so I remember 2 years later, I'm at this restaurant and I seen dude pull up on me and said, man, I need a haircut with that raisin cones. I heard that fella, that boy sounds familiar. It gotta be somebody that know me, right? To my raisin cones. I used to cut hair with raisin cones too. I used to cut his hair with the raisin cones. So when he said that, I knew who that was. I said, oh man, what's up, Leroy? So, small word, man. We did time together and we linked up in the streets. I seen, man, I was like, man, real gonna always recognize you.
Man, they is third boy. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Say, look, how you been doing, man? God, man, say, man, so this is it, huh? Nice little barber shop, man. Yeah, that's what's up, Texas boy. What? So now you official.
So how you want your haircut on, boy?
Oh man, just all the way, 1.5, fade on the sides and fade in the back. You know how we do it, the trimmed up on the side, make the butt look sharp. Hey, you still not a cut though, right? No, you laughing.
Did I just show you this license, bro?
Oh, okay, all right.
Want me to show you this license, bro?
Okay, Mr. Barber, I got some respect there.
Say, so when you got out, bro, how hard it was to get a job, bro?
Oh man, bro, when I got out, man, let me tell you something, man. First of all, it was like, I don't know why with me, but it seemed it's like they didn't know who I was, being that I was gone the little time that I was gone, well, the 13 years that I was gone, to be exact. I didn't have nothing.
Okay. I guess I mean new ID.
Man, I had to get everything. I had to get a birth certificate, another social security card.
Wow.
I had to get an identification card. I had to get a driving license, take the driving test, take the computer test. You know what I mean, man? It was like they really didn't know who I was. Like we aliens, bro. If we been gone, I guess over 10 years or something. I don't know.
So anyway, we getting to know each other. We was on the farm for like 7-8 years together on the same unit. I ended up making parole. I got out before he did.
The last time my boy cut my hair, man, it was with a razor and comb, man. Now he in a big barber shop, wicked with the clippers, man.
We had a barber competition, right?
My name's Jaquise. I'm a hairstylist and a barber.
My name's Chris. I'm the model here for Jaquise at Classic Cuts.
It's one of the things to pretty much check your technique.
My name is Justin. I have the fresh cut.
Like 5 in the morning, I'm already on.
If I win the competition, I guess I'd use it as a platform to do other things.
But like they say, pressure versus a pipe.
I just put on hard for my fam.
So I was nervous, but I knew I was good at it, but I was nervous. I ended up winning. I ended up being in first place in the competition. When I graduated from barber school, I came to the barber shop and started cutting hair. But in the shop, it was moving so slow. Like, I'm barely averaging 10 hits a week. So I went and signed up for electrician school. I got an electrician. I had no idea about electrician. I had no idea about electrician. I remember I was in the class, they put us in the session, the group section, and I had to do a project. We had to do a project. We had to build a light for nothing to so we had to make this light come on, right? So we ended up doing the project, and I had to be the one plugging the light. Cause I was here, they had me the leader of the project, I don't know why. So I had to plug in the light. So when I plug it in, boom. When I graduated from electrical school, I was kind of interested in it, but not as like I was in barbers. So I got shot a couple times playing with that wire, so I definitely didn't want to go forward with it. But just learning. Just, you know, it was a good experience just learning about the electric part. What changed my mind of wanting not going to prison? Well, that's easy. The experience was crazy, so I definitely don't want to experience that at all. And it's the mentality is just crazy. So with me, I feel like I was not built for that lifestyle. So I lost my grandmother when I was in prison, and I ended up getting a letter from the chaplain that said you lost your grandmother. It was very hard and painful. So losing family while you're locked up is it's hard to bear. So with that, I tell myself I never want to be in that place at all. I always wanted in life. I always wanted a child. Give what I know, good or bad. And so God blessed me with a child. After all this hardship I went through in life, from the bottom now I got a child, man. So he just keep me motivated, keep me grinding. And people always say you never love a person till it's yours, till it's your own. I never understood that. Love it. Every freaking day I get out of work, can't wait to get home and see my little man.
Stay putting in that work. That work. Yeah. That work. Boy, I stay putting in that work. That work. Everything I get, I murk. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work. That work. Everything I get, I murk. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't just talking about it. I stay putting in that work.